Shalom, bless morning, Israel. Uh, I just wanted to talk about the 12 tribes of Jacob and how, by Hebrew, your bloodline is determined through your father's side, not through your mother's side, through your father's side. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to put down anybody. I'm just going to be respectful, but I'm going to speak straight. To be a Jew is passed down through your father. That's not even the real word of our forefather, Yaqub. That's how you say Jacob. Yaqub. Isaac would be Yisak, and Abraham would be Hebrew. So me as a dark-skinned black man, Jacob would have been ruddy. He would have been dark-skinned. He wouldn't be no light-skinned black person, because the light skins unfortunately have infiltration through history, and that's just keeping it 100. That's just the rock truth. So their bloodline is watered down. So can a light-skinned black person be Hebrew? Yes. 100% yes, but it would be through the father's side. But biracial is not Hebrew. If you stand by the word of the Most High, they would be mamzers. There would be another form of a Gentile. There'd just be a straight up Gentile. And they're not allowed in the congregation of the Most High. So, the Most High told me I'm Hebrew. I'm from the tribe of Judah. I have Levite or something, but the dominant blood would be Judah, and that's where the Most High put me in. He put me with Judah. So when I fall through into Judgment Day, I'll be known as from the house of Judah. So I know there's a lot of people in this country thinking, if there's Hebrews in Africa, then why did a lot of Black Americans and Africans, and not Africans, but the Caribbeans and South American Black people suffer the Atlantic slave trade? To be honest, I don't know. I know there's Hebrews in Africa. And the Most High has his reasons why this sorted out. I know Judah, Levi, Benjamin, and Ephraim were the main ones. But what I do know is the ones who suffer the most reap the best. So if you Hebrew whose ancestors endured 400 years, all that, the 2019 is one that, the curse is starting to uplift away at 2019. It started at 1619, around the Atlantic slave trade. You're going to reap the best, even though our ancestors in Africa, the Hebrews that fled into Africa, in Ethiopia, West Africa, and other parts of Africa, we suffered a lot. You can't tell me we didn't suffer, because we suffered a lot, more than any other African. But the Hebrews, we not really African. We from the line of Shem, but we black. And so the lost sheep of Israel, we suffered a lot, but, there's always going to be a tension and hatred against African Americans and Hebrews. And I had to find this out because I've dealt with a lot of hatred from Black Americans. Not all of them. There's been good ones helped me out, been kind to me. But a lot of them have been very hateful to me. And I had to get to the bottom of this. Why is this? And it turns out most of them ain't even Israelite. They Hamites, they Canaanites or Egyptians. Hamites, they just call them Black Gentiles. Then why are they stealing our heritage, our lineage? Why are they claiming they Hebrew then? The camps, the Black Americans, Canaanites saying they Hebrew. And some of them even went into the Torah and say they Hebrew. But why? Well, why did the Ashkenazi Jews claim they us? They the synagogue of Satan, right? Satan is using different Gentiles to claim they us. It's not only black Gentile, Black Americans saying that, but there's other Gentiles. You got Hispanics and you got even other Gentiles saying that they us. It's just part of the warfare, the spiritual warfare. They want to claim us because Satan envies the Most High's creation. Satan wants to distort, confuse, deceive, and destroy everything the Most High created. So Satan will use any Gentile nation to claim they us. It's a bloodline. It's not a skin color. But the one that hits harder is the ones that look like us, which are the Black Gentiles, because Shem's lineage was black. So that's what I believe. That's what I'm able to see. But I don't, just forgive. Let them claim our heritage, because the Most High got a judgment on the Hebrew Israelite camps. That's why I stopped posting videos about the camps. I'm humbly just going to take it and move forward. Just let them do whatever they want with the biblical scriptures and stuff. But this is how you can tell you're dealing with a Gentile, a Black Gentile, is you got to go by their action. Their DNA, everything influences the action and the nature. The nature speaks louder than the words. So they might know the scripture. They might know everything about the New Testament and stuff, in possibly the Torah. But you got to go how they move. Are they trying to exalt themselves into the Most High's throne? Because there's a lot of black Americans saying they gods and goddesses and all that. Are they trying to be vengeful against white people, thinking the white people owe them something? Because I don't have none of those attributes. I don't think white people owe me anything. I've experienced a lot of racism from white people. I will never bow down to a white person. I've experienced a lot of racism from them. And like I said, I will never bow down to them. But they don't owe me a damn thing. I don't owe them nothing. Let them enjoy their privilege. Let them enjoy their pride and their heritage. Let them. Same thing with the black Americans. Let them be proud. Let them enjoy their heritage. I'm not an enemy to nobody. I ain't a threat to nobody. I'm just a Hebrew trying to get by so I can follow through Judgment Day. I'm happy to serve the Most High. But it did provoke me a little bit, finding out that most black Americans are not the Hebrews of the Bible, and they're claiming they us. So it had to have been an attack, but I was wondering what type of attack it was. It was one of the attacks of Satan. Because if you, a person, a Gentile who's in the New Testament, you are a weapon against the Most High. The truth is in the Torah, is in the Old Testament, not in the New Testament. And there's been a lot of distortions in the Torah a little bit because it's been written in different languages. So they added their own stuff in it. The Paleo Hebrew that the Ashkenazi Jews speak is not the real Hebrew our ancestors speak. The closest language to our forefather Yaqub, Israel language, would be Ibu, Yoruba, or Falasha language, or Limba. We have a connection to the real Hebrew language. I believe Ibu would be the closest, but it's not always the case. There's other tribes in Africa that has the closest language to our Hebrew ancestors. But what I do know is Hebrew is a language of the light. It's the same language spoken in the garden. The language of the kingdom of darkness, the language of the damned, would be English, Roman, Italian, French, Spanish, and German, and possibly other European languages and Asian languages. But it starts with the English. English is the number one language of the damned. It's the most demonic language. And like I said, I'm highly aware I'm speaking it right now. I'm not trying to put down English. It's just the truth. It's nothing but the truth. It has the highest level of perversion, fornication words, and disrespectful mockery words than any language system. My parents are from Africa. I was born and raised in American soil. I don't speak the language of my parents. But what I do know is my dad is Hebrew, and it passed down to me. And the Most High said that he's been chastising me my whole life to get me back into the covenant, to get me back to serving him righteously. I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm not perfect, but you got to learn from your mistakes to correct yourself for the Most High. Because when this Judgment Day happens, the whole world will be terrified. And so the tribe is determined through your father's side. And if you a Jew, not your mother's side, even the 12 tribes of Israel is named after the sons of Jacob, not any women or nothing. It's passed down to the father. The answer's right in front of people. And so, if you're a Gentile, you a white person or Hispanic person, and you questioning about these Hebrew Israelite camps, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I don't trust you, but I'm telling you nothing but the truth. They are Canaanites. They are not Hebrews. But there are Hebrews who've been in North America for 400 years. Those are my Israelite brethren and sisters. If you take this as a put down, that's a you problem. I'm doing this for the Most High. I don't owe you a damn thing if you Black American. If anything else, you've oppressed me. I didn't oppress you. The Black Americans have oppressed me through the system. It's not only white people, but it's Black Americans helping with white people oppress me. So in the end of the day, I'm not bound down to you because you're Black American or you white American. I only bow down to the Most High. And I already know most Black Americans are my enemies, but there's been good ones that have always helped me out. And thank you. And I give them the ultimate thanks to the Most High Creator. Anyways, have a blessed morning and blessed day. Shalom.